You're about to listen to our program Eng. We don't know why, however we are grateful you chose to. We do wish to inform you that the views, opinions and overall morality do not necessarily reflect those of the station, interview guests, sponsors or musical entities. If you should choose to continue, and we sincerely hope that you do, just know, we tried to advise you against these actions and we are not responsible for any damage done to your sanity, morals or ideals. Thank you. Here comes the terrible siren.
I am a humble man.
That you feel you don't belong.
I won't say you should follow me.
You are welcome. You are loved. Join us, and we shall reach the promised plains.
I'm not boastful, and my chorus is more soulful.
One of joy, one lacking pain. We are the cult of Odd. I am aware.
Don't say it. I can see
you
it.
Feel you don't belong.
I don't wanna. You don't need it. Once again, we are legion. What I'm meaning. Don't say it. I can see it.
Join us.
I don't wanna. You don't need it. Once again, we are legion.
One of joy, one lacking pain. We are the cult of Odd.
Mike, there we go. Hello. Hi. How's it going? What the fuck was that? It didn't.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it didn't want to kick in right away. What's going on, computer? All right. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Cult of Odd on TapDetroit.com, and with me, riding shotgun, is Jad the Taff. How you doing, Jad?
Hello. I'm doing great.
So, we're going to jump right in, and there's something that happened to me this week that I want to talk about, and I'm really fucking upset at it. You know, I try to be a good friend, you know, and listen to people's problems and struggles and whatnot. And every so often it bites me in the ass. Well, this week it bit me in the ass, but not in a way that I was expecting. So I have a friend of mine who contacted me and is talking about going into an open relationship with their partner, and their partner's okay with it and everything. Okay? They're talking about dating and things like that. And my fucking Facebook ads. I talked to him yesterday. My fucking Facebook ads have been nothing but dating in your 40s. Like just every 4, 6, or 8 posts, there is an ad for dating or dating over 40.
That's creepy.
Motherfucker. You fucked up my algorithm.
Well, my algorithms finally got back to normal. All I can say is, if you're on Facebook and you're using Messenger or something, or I don't know, even if you're not, I feel like if you have the Facebook app on your phone, it picks up a lot of conversations. And
if you have a phone, it picks up a lot of conversations. Because think about it, every phone has an assistant at this point, right? Yep. Google, Siri, whatever. And it's always listening.
Oh, yeah. Facebook at one point was trying to advertise to me, how am I going to put this? Things that I shouldn't have as a male. And I kept thinking, why is it showing me this? What's been going on? What conversation has it been picking up?
Wait, what are things you shouldn't have as a male?
So think of things that, you know, a woman would normally purchase for pleasure.
Okay, well, men can have those. Are you talking dildos, vibrators, and fucking...
I was trying to be PC. I was trying to keep it all, like...
Fake cocks.
Family. Yes.
Fake cocks.
Dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be PC
but
here.
The thing is, it kept trying to advertise that from Wish.com. And I'm like, wait a second.
That's just Wish.
What's going on?
No, that's just Wish.
Is it because...
Yeah.
It's like, seriously, that's the weirdest thing. Now I don't get any of that stuff.
No.
And I'm like, thank God. I would report it every time.
So Wish ads are really fucking weird. I'm going to tell you that right now. You will see like a pair of socks, a video game system you've never heard of, and a dildo all in the same ad, you know?
Or some weights, like toy cars, and then a sex doll. And you're like, what?
Bag of rock sand, a load of gravel, and a prostate stimulator.
I feel like if you browse Wish ads, it's like playing that game where one of these objects don't belong. Which one is it?
Like the old chat roulette days. Is it a dick?
It's always a dick.
It's always
a dick.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I've been doing work on the Tap Detroit website. I got some of our team member pages up. The only one that we have left for the Cult of Odd is Corey. And he said he'd get me his stuff by tomorrow. So,
okay.
But Jad the Taff, Ace, and myself all have pages up on the Tap Detroit team, as well as some of the other DJs. And as they trickle in, we've got some really cool stuff that we're going to be bringing with this new upgrade. And it's taking me a little bit longer only because my fucking birthday week fell in it. And like, I was just like, fuck this, I'm 40. I'm getting ready to head up north. I am going on my Bigfoot hunt this coming week.
I cannot wait to hear stories from that.
Well, you'll be here for that show because I wanted to make sure, because I know you like Bigfoot. And
love squatching.
It'll be the first time that you and Ace will be on the show together. So it was funny. We did the birthday dinner and we got talking about the grilled cheese incident and how Ace and Jad briefly met. And
I didn't catch his face. He was moving too fast.
Pew! But at my birthday party, they got to meet and hang out and whatnot. That was a wild party, man.
That was that really was.
Yes, you should have. I know exactly what you were about to say. You were like, I should
have left the waitress my number.
Yeah. Worst thing that could happen.
I think she was feeling me, but I should have. But I'm just not at that point to start dating again.
Nope. And I get that completely. Yeah. But I will say this, though. In the picture of all of us, you look so uncomfortable.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You look... No, hold on. Look, I can't turn it too much because But you look so stiff compared to everyone else.
Oh, see? Yeah, I know. I just naturally look like that.
I'm going to tell you what. We take too many more pictures like that, and I'm going to start calling you Big Swole.
Oh, God. No. Oh.
But no,
I do love lifting weights.
It was a wild party by our standards because like everybody at the bar was sick of us. Like I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how we were the best group there.
Yeah, but we were loud and like we were talking and
Who cares?
I think the bar is more accepting of it when it's a bunch of people, like in individual tables. But we took up quite a bit of real estate, you know.
Yeah, we did take up most of the tables there in that
section. Yeah, there were. We were loud because we're us. Oh man! All right, so I do have a bunch of stories to talk about this week, and I have a few of them that snuck in last minute. If you don't mind, real quick, I am going to pay the bills. I'm going to request that if you like the show, head over to our merch shop and pick up something to support us. If you don't want merch, you can always sign up for our Patreon. It's $5 a month will get you access to full episodes and the entire archive. So everything you've missed. And then there are higher tiers where you can get access to the interviews that I do. That being said, the only other business that I have to do is, one, congratulations to Big League Brews for winning their 7th year in a row of Best Sports Bar.
Nice.
From Click on Detroit's poll. By the way, I am putting...
It's my favorite sports bar.
I am making sure that the Cult of Odd gets into the podcast section of next year's Click on Detroit. I swear to God, I want to win. I do.
We should win.
I want to win. I want to beat out all the fucking big name stuff because you can vote once an hour.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
And then also starting September 1st, for those of you that are so inclined, you can catch me on YouTube Live. I'll be doing the Cult of Odd live from there. It'll be a little bit different. We're going to be doing gaming, goofing off, and more, whatever. There'll be some stories and stuff that, you'll actually get to see, like pictures and shit from stuff we talked about on the show, or stuff that maybe didn't make it to the show for whatever reason. I'll also be playing video games and hanging out with friends on Discord, and you'll get to meet a whole new cast of people. So, and then I'm going to try and figure out a schedule on how to fit that in with everything else. Probably a couple hours in the morning every day, see who's available when, but I need to have a normal schedule, just like with Twitch, and just like with this show is like, you need to be able to know, hey, it's Tuesday. I can go check out Cult of Odd on YouTube right now. So, but September 1st is our inaugural broadcast, and that's a Thursday. I have no idea the time yet though, because I don't want to do it when Planky's going to be doing his show, so I'm going to have to do it midday or something like that. There is a game series, or a game that I'm going to be playing also on YouTube. If you want to check it out, there is a game that I'm going to play start to finish. It's a game that I played when I was younger. I absolutely love it. It is grotesque. It is horrific.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I want to watch you play it.
Yeah, it is Harvester. And for those of you that don't know, go look up the game Harvester on Google, and you should figure out pretty quickly what I'm talking about. All right. Are you ready for this week's batch of bullshit?
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of scared because this week has had a lot of crazy things happening. Just in general, this has been a weird week. Like, what's wrong? Like, has it been a full moon or something? Because people have been crazy.
I am going to give you a choice. You can go for an unlikely championship, what not to do at an amusement park, or how not to handle sensitive items.
Okay, let's go with how to not handle sensitive items.
Wife murdered cheating husband by crushing his testicles until he collapsed and died.
Wait, what? I'm going to need you to repeat that because I'm pretty sure that can't be what I heard.
Wife murdered cheating husband by crushing his testicles until he collapsed and died.
Oh.
How not to handle sensitive
I feel
items.
this headline. I feel this headline.
So a woman in Nigeria killed her husband in the cruelest manner she could think of after squeezing his testicles so terribly that they exploded and the man passed away. Reportedly, the couple got into a physical altercation when the woman accused her husband of cheating, and that is when the tragic incident happened.
Wait, over cheating?
Hey,
Accused? Like, I really hope she did this with proof that she knew he was cheating, because you just don't kill somebody because you think they are. Oh my goodness. I mean, you don't kill somebody if they are cheating anyway, but you know semantics.
The wife accused her husband of cheating on her during a heated argument at their home. The arguments escalated quickly into a physical altercation as the duo exchanged blows.
Wow.
The husband had slapped the woman, prompting her to grab his genitals. She removed his trousers and began to squeeze his testicles until he passed out.
See, this is like the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith, if Mrs. Smith of Angelina Jolie won.
After he lost consciousness, he was taken to the hospital but pronounced dead by the medical staff. The woman told cops she had been possessed by the devil. Unfortunately, he is not the first person to die in such a painful way. In 2017, an Indian woman killed her father-in-law by squeezing his testicles until they exploded.
Okay, so there's a lesson that we can all learn from this.
Yeah, it was reported by local media that the woman was having a boozy bust-up with her husband when the father-in-law walked in on them to have an argument. But the furious woman grabbed her husband's father's testicles and refused to let go. Police sources told the news that sudden pressure exerted by the woman on the old man's testicle led to a rupture and then internal bleeding.
Okay, I have a question. About this. Somebody grabbed my testicles. I am kneeing them in the face. I don't care. I am physically beating the crap out of somebody.
I don't know, man.
Look,
I've been kicked in the balls more times than I care
but if
to
somebody's
count.
grabbing, like, that's like a motion, like,
That
you can tell is
fucking pain is debilitating.
I know it is.
Now,
I'm just
think of it.
saying.
You squeeze, just sudden squeeze, sudden pain to your balls.
It's a reaction. It's a physical reaction. It's like, oh, squeeze, boom, right in the face. I'm not saying that's going to...
I'm pretty sure I could get taken down that way. That's okay.
I am very, very cautious of this. Okay, so example, the reason why I am very cautious of my private area, it goes back to high school.
You guys missed
football.
it, like his hand motions of my private area.
Hand motion. Because in football, if you didn't wear a cup, people would walk around
Hey,
and
Mr.
just
Brown.
punch you in the crotch. So, yeah, I am very protective of my
I played
private area.
I played football. What school did you go to? Belleville, right?
Yes.
I played for Romulus my 10th grade year, and I had shin guards
Yeah.
to keep from tearing up my arms, and I was told to slip pieces of wood up my shin guards and cup check the other team any chance I got.
Oh, yeah, like, you get hit in the dick and the balls enough, you're definitely going to be overly cautious.
Yeah.
I feel like these stories are from people who've never been kicked or punched in the dick.
There's one more incident. In 2013, a furious mom allegedly killed a shopkeeper in the same cruel manner. Following an argument over a parking space in China, the woman latched onto the man's balls and screamed, "I'll squeeze it to death. You'll never have children again."
Wow. I mean, I wonder what her social credit score is right now after doing that.
All right. You can pick another one of the three that I had.
What were the other two?
The other two is what not to do at an amusement park and an unlikely championship.
Let's go with what not to do at an amusement park.
Couple arrested for having sex in view of others on Cedar Point Ferris wheel.
Oh, yeah, I saw this one. I saw this news story.
Sandusky, Ohio, guests on a popular ride at Cedar Point saw more than they bargained for after a couple was seen fornicating in a passenger car last weekend. Security guards at the Ohio amusement park, along with Sandusky police officers, were called to the giant wheel around 10 p.m. on Sunday to interview two guests who were caught in the act by other passengers on the ride. The witness, two 18-year-olds and other juveniles, told police that they could see the couple's exposed body parts from where they were and could feel the car shaking from the activity. The group said the couple knew that they were watching and started laughing and continued their behavior. 32-year-old man from Florida and a 32-year-old woman from Ohio initially denied the act. According to the police report, the woman told authorities that she had shorts on under her dress and dropped her cigarette pack out of them. She went on to say she bent over to pick them up and the man helped her. I'm sure he did.
Why do stories like this always circle back to Florida?
It's America's Wang, man.
Florida's always, like, people in Florida are always involved in the weirdest shit. But I can't be, like, I want to be mad at these people, but I can't. I mean, I personally wouldn't. I understand why people are mad. Nobody wants to, like...
Fuck them teens and them juveniles for snitching.
Nobody wants to go, get into the Ferris wheel, and go to sit down and see, like, semen all over the seat or something.
No, nobody wants to,
like, nobody wants to do that.
Think about how many times that you have and never noticed it.
Like...
Because, like, take a black light to a Ferris wheel seat.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, that would be fresh.
Well,
okay, that's oh my god.
Once police officers informed the couple of the witness's account, they both admitted to the Public Sex Act. They were taken into police custody and lodged at the Erie County Jail as police informed their parents, the parents of the juvenile who saw them. Due to two of the witnesses being juvenile, the charge was enhanced to a misdemeanor of first degree.
Wow.
They're lucky they didn't have to get hit and put on the sex offender registry.
Wow. Actually, I think that I would have thought that's what would have happened. Like, that's like the normal thing that would happen. You get put on a sex offender registry.
Well, yeah, because like if you whip your dick out and piss in public,
yeah.
Even if you were in my backyard, if somebody walked by and saw you doing it, even though I gave you permission to do it, hell, I might catch one because I gave you permission. But if I gave you permission to do it and somebody walked by and saw you, if they called the cops, you theoretically could become a sex offender.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was a normal thing.
Yeah.
I thought that would happen before any of the rest of the charges or anything. You know?
Yeah. They each posted a $175 bond and are due back in court, I think this past Monday. As described on Cedar Point's website, the Ferris wheel ride is one of the tallest Ferris wheels in North America, towering at 145 feet in the air with 36 passenger cabins. So
36.
That's a whole lot of cabins for stabbings.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, can you imagine if everybody was doing that in every single cabin? That's what I call a flash mob.
If the wheels are rocking.
Don't come a knocking.
All right. And then we're going to get the last weird one out of the way before we go to our first break here. Like I said, these were extras that I hadn't planned on. And then they just popped up, and I was like, these are too good not to use. Because it won't work next week. We'll be talking about big feats.
Oh, yeah.
World Excel Championship is being broadcast on ESPN.
Like the spreadsheet?
Yes.
How is that what do they do for a championship?
There are so many sports around the world at the moment, and they all bring an atmosphere of thrills, spills, heartache, determination, and adrenaline in some shape or form. But here, it's being presented as one hell of an exciting new adventure. Excel Esports. That's right. A whole sport dedicated to VLOOKUP, COUNTIF, and SUMIF.
What? That's crazy. But I would hate to lie, I am a little interested. Okay, only because whenever I've ever had to open up an Excel sheet, bad juju, bad vibes. It was never like a good thing. Crunching numbers is not good, not fun either.
No, but if you know how to use Excel, it is actually pretty easy.
Yeah, I do. I know how to use it. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
So the sport has been set up by the Financial Modeling World Cup with their most recent event, the All-Star Battle. It's a jam-packed, and it even had commentators and analysis. And if you thought Microsoft Excel skills were among your Microsoft Excel skills were among the best, got some news for you. The people in this competition are on another level.
I need to watch this. This actually sounds entertaining. Okay, so sue me. It sounds entertaining. I can mock it all day long, but at the end of the day, this is something I really want to watch.
So, the tournament of this one of a kind sport pits 8 experts against each other to solve original tasks about lottery answers, with the goal to answer as many questions as possible in a limited amount of time. It's actually been an esport for quite some time now, with the Financial Modeling World Cup kicking off in September of 2020.
This is
which was
cool.
It was won by an Australian, and the 2021 competition was won by an American. Yeah, it's wild, man.
That's interesting. I really wouldn't mind watching that. I can't believe now I know about it. Now I have to look it up.
All I can think of is like, you remember the movie Dodgeball?
Yes.
That's a bold move, Cotton. ESPN, the Ocho.
I can just hear JR now. Oh my God, it's a slobber knocker.
Oh man, like I have no idea here, man. Like there's some wild stuff that they're
That's
considering
crazy.
sports.
You know, and the funny thing is, when esports were just brought out, like as esports, anything that was considered an esport that wasn't Counter-Strike, I thought was just weird. But now I'm kind of getting used to it.
So, excel as an esport.
Yeah. Now we just need, well, I guess there's typing esports already. I guess there's typing competitions, so. 'Cause I was going to say, oh, but what about Word? They need a PowerPoint competition. Yeah. I'd watch that.
You know what I would watch?
What?
Build something in Flash.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, build something in Flash.
Mm-hmm.
That's
pretty good. Yeah.
I'd watch that. Only because I know how fucking infuriating Flash is.
Flash is very infuriating. You know, I made
It was so infuriating they did away with
I made a
it.
2D shooter in Flash before.
Uh-huh.
2D space shooter in Flash. And, yeah, Flash sucks. I don't like it.
Speaking of things they did away with, and is now back, Winamp is back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
So, I don't know if any of you remember it or not,
Oh, yeah.
but Winamp was like the MP3 player of the fucking 90s.
Mm-hmm. It was all stylish and stylized.
Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. I fucking loved Winamp.
Me too.
And I was so sad when they did away with it. But I guess it just got a major update. And they have modernized it. So if you are feeling the 90s nostalgia need, by all means, go download Winamp because it's so nice to
and
see.
while you're at it, download Real Player. No, I'm just joking. Or QuickTime Player.
But Winamp was cool because it had the visual effects stuff that you could do with it. It had a lot of plugins
I like
and
Winamp
stuff.
because Winamp, I used to play a game on my PC where Winamp actually could like convert the files and then I could loop it through Winamp and then add it into the game.
You could also broadcast with Winamp before.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You
That
had
was
to-
my expertise.
You had to have a plugin for it, of course, but you could broadcast. Like if I, for whatever reason, wanted to do away with using the broadcast program that I do use, I could probably download Winamp and be able to broadcast to the network and still have my playlist and everything play through the way it's supposed to. I remember way back in the day, I used to use a plugin for Winamp that would allow me to broadcast. It was an Icecast plugin, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But then Winamp stopped working, and I had to move on. But yeah,
Blessing in disguise.
yeah, kind of. I mean, bigger and better things. All right. So before we get too much further, we do have one more announcement to make, and we've got songs by both bands later this evening. But Eric Jake and of Wild Street and Jen of Bliss My Heart have gotten married.
Really?
Yes. So, if you follow us on Facebook, there is a post there. They have a GoFundMe set up. They said in lieu of gifts, they would like people to donate because they're getting ready to go on tour. And so they get to go play together, and that's going to be their honeymoon is a tour. So, if you go to the Facebook page for Cult of Odd and you really enjoy Wild Street and Bliss My Heart's music, go donate a couple of dollars and tell them the Cult of Odd sent you. We also have a couple of cool things that I can't really talk about yet. Like I said, coming up with the network. I'm going to tell Jad what they are off air. He's going to know. You're not. But you'll know soon enough. In this break, you're going to get Tom Smith, Worm Quartet, and Michael William Hunter. And Tom Smith's song is Cthulhu Fthagn.
Nice.
That is a parody song to Hakuna Matata. Worm Quartet is Pac Man is 40 and so should you. Because I turned 40. And Michael William Hunter's is Hey Marvel.
Oh.
I thought you would enjoy these, Jad. I like parody music.
I do too.
So, all right. We're going to go ahead and go to our break. You stick around, though. I'm sorry. It looks like there was an issue where we weren't playing music. I'll fix that. Don't worry. It won't happen again. Thank you for joining me. Let's go.
Now it's time for our Patreon shout-out. Big thanks to C. Wheezy, Bryce Rogers, Justin Burnside and Zaldor of Zaldor's World Podcast for becoming a patron. Welcome to our Holy Mother and the throne she sits upon, who have joined the Cult of Odd Plus. We hope you enjoy our long, uncut and girthy episodes until you're fully satisfied and left shaking from laughter. For everyone else, you can join our Patreon too. Just head to patreon.com/cultivodd. Become a patron and reap the benefits today.
Tired of regular bar food and bar atmospheres?
Yes!
Do you long for a place that feels like home, where you're treated as family and not just another customer?
Yes! Yes!
Then Big League Brews is the place for you. Their menu is the most extensive in all of Downriver. They have an excellent breakfast selection, and they're also well known for their burgers and wings. But hey, if you don't want to believe just some guy on the radio, Big League Brews has been voted best sports bar in Metro Detroit by Click on Detroit 6 years in a row.
Wow!
They have the friendliest staff and a wide array of cocktails and beers, 26 of them on draft, with new creations regularly.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And if you're looking for work, Big League Brews offers the most competitive wages with great medical and dental and vision benefits and plenty of paid time off. So what are you waiting for? Get on over to Big League Brews, located at 20428 Ecorse Road in Taylor, Michigan, or head to bigleaguebrews.com for more info. Big League Brews, go beyond ordinary. Eat and drink extraordinary.
It's so hard to stand out from the competition when you're starting a new business. Not only do you have to worry about your product or your service, but you also have to make sure your branding is on point. You need a logo, a website, and marketing materials that look professional so you stand out from your competitors. Fusion Marketing specializes in branding, and they can help you make sure your business looks good across all platforms and mediums. They can help you design a logo, build a professional website, and create marketing materials that will help get you more business. With the help of Fusion Marketing, you can create a professional image for your business that will help you stand out and get you more customers. For more information, visit tryfusionmarketing.com. That's TRY fusionmarketing.com.
Cthulhu Fthagn. What a wonderful phrase.
Cthulhu Fthagn. Say it and you're crazed.
It means Cthulhu rising out of the haze.
It's a prophecy. We'll all soon see. Cthulhu Fthagn.
Ah, yes, Cthulhu Fthagn. It's our way of life. It's our motto. It's our credo.
Oh, I hate that.
Hate what?
Han Solo clearly shot first.
Not Greedo, Credo.
Oh, sorry.
When he was an outer god.
When I was an outer god.
Yay, dead Cthulhu waits dreaming no longer. He found that his form lacked a certain appeal. All his glistening pseudopods made blood congeal.
I'm a sensitive soul at the end of the day. And it hurt that my friend's flesh all melted away. And all the shame.
Oh, the terrible shame.
What a disgrace.
Falling from grace.
Till I decided to blame.
Whose fault was it?
The whole human race.
Yeah, what were they doing hanging around with an acidic mass of flesh-devouring polyps anyway?
Can I help it if I'm an ick magnet?
Hey.
Cthulhu Fthagn. Now we're in for strange days. It screws up your noggin, turns planets into buffets. And great Cthulhu spares whoever obeys. So get off of me, you monstrosity. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu.
Wait, we keep doing this, he's gonna show up.
Cool.
It means Cthulhu rising out of the haze. It's insanity for humanity. Cthulhu Fthagn. Cthulhu Fthagn.
Cthulhu Fthagn.
Cthulhu Fthagn. I say Cthulhu.
And I say Fthagn.
If I said Ithaqua,
We need a toboggan. Cthulhu Fthagn. That was a lot of fun. Can we sing another one, please?
oh, sure thing, my odoriferous pal. Hit it.
Take-a-lily, 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 take-a-lily,
Down
take-a-lily,
in
take-a-lily,
Rilia, submerged in Rilia,
take-a-lily,
Cthulhu sleeps tonight. Come from Rilia, return from Rilia, Cthulhu has a bite. I can't hear you, buddy. Back me up. Abhoff? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, great Cthulhu. Ow, ow. Oh, stop. No, not with the tentacles. No. Oh, it hurt.
You ever played Pac-Man before? It's a little something like this.
Being around a yellow guy? Pac-Man, do he eating lots of dots? Pac-Man, running up and down your street, screaming at your mailbox now, hanging from your ceiling fan? Pac-Man! Mouth open and a close? Pac-Man, run your fingers on my arm! Pac-Man, jumping up and down real fast, putting butter in your hat, shaving all your kids at night! Pac-Man! Oh, it's time to Pac-Man! The best way to Pac-Man is to use the game. You move a joystick and you eat the dots. Eat all the dots, you win another maze. And mazes are the place where Pac-Man goes. He eats the key or maybe eat the pear. Cause these are food for eating in the maze. But for some making death to run away. Or make the bloopers turn into a food. ASMR! Nice shoes, let's Pac-Man! And the Pac-Man is the thing that you will move. The thing is all the Pac-Man that there is. Or eating all the dots and also Clyde. But also Clyde is only sometimes food. The food is very easy for the mouth. Cause mouth is all the thing that Pac-Man has. But if the death makes nothing from the ghosts, then look, another Pac-Man is arrived.
Hey Marvel, where's that strip, that next issue, Marvel? I cannot wait for your next movie, Marvel. We know the Avengers are in some trouble. Fury, we know you're in a hurry to form a team to protect us from invasion. Meet Tony, and with his father's money, he's made an iron suit that can cover his body. Fury, your mind is in a flurry. You thought out the man who's the symbol of the nation. He's ho-hummy because he lost his honey. And let's not start by what happened to his buggy.
I've got a super villain style and a secret Nazi crew. But everyone I cruise, I know we'll pull through. Got a little bit of old and a bigger bit of new. A super freak show when the villain step two, we keep the peace. When I die, the team only increase. Got assassins and scientists. I keep my secrets close like I keep my eyepiece.
That's when I trust it.
My God, bust it.
Now I go by Tony Stark. I'm at home in my tower, staying up for hours, not taking showers. Keep myself alive with arc reactor power. Too few, I'm just a man on the news. I'm Iron Man, gonna pass the stand to El Capitan. Wanna be cool? Follow the rules. Hey Marvel, that one shot was really cool, Marvel. I can't believe they were all Nazis, Marvel. Those Infinity Stones are causing lots of drama. Who's up for some shawarma? What's that now, Marvel? Ultron's voice is silky smooth, Marvel. I love every cameo of Stanley's Marvel.
When you're in front of Loki, you will all grow.
We have a Hulk. Please forgive my brother, he won't be a bother. Sent him to our fathers to be caged like the others. Till the dark elves arrived and they killed our mother. Then we both made up, found out together we had a sis, who then died when the planet blew to bits. Don't want to drink lager, just want to drink this. I have another, then I've got a new matter, more matter than banner. My sister broke my hammer.
Now you'll know
Who we are,
last name Lord.
first name Star.
Jumpstart your heart when the action starts.
Music's blasting loud on the badass part.
Now we be ready, guardians of
The galaxy, Quill at the League. Oh, you're kidding me. You can't see me. You're moving slightly. Hey, Marvel, nothing's as cute as Baby Groot Marvel. But what happened to Hawkeye's family, Marvel? Will Ant-Man happy end up as a couple? No! No! Shuri, T'Challa's in a worry. Is the world ready for Wakanda integration? Heal Bucky with any kind of lucky. We'll make it up to Tony for killing his family. The time is nigh, the game is set. Doctor Strange has seen all of it, and he's sure that Yuri's team will be there. Till infinity, till infinity, till infinity, till infinity, till infinity, war. Black Panther! You should have aimed for the head.
You are on the luck, cause it's my time to sing. I'm Captain Marvel and I've been waiting. Off in the wings, still I hear things whining and crying from those who don't think it's perfect timing to have a woman swoop in, white armor shining. I'm there at the start where fury begins, and I'll be here standing when this story ends.
Hey Marvel, it's been 10 years we spent with you, Marvel. Thank you so much for this epic journey, Marvel. But now half the universe has turned to rubble. Avengers assemble, come on now, Marvel. April 26th can't come too soon, Marvel. What will happen? We'll have to wait and see, Marvel. We want Aunt May and Happy as a couple. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Wakanda forever.
Oops. I was trying to do something and wasn't paying attention. I thought I had just enough time. Apparently, I need to type just a little bit faster. All right. So originally, Corey was supposed to be with us tonight, but he was unable to be. And I had this story because I was planning on busting his balls a little bit, and I'm sure he would have loved it. There's a dating site for men with small penises.
That's funny. I mean, no, that's not funny, but
It's
that's
funny.
Unfortunate for people, but at least they have a place, you know.
Yeah, it's called Dinky One.
Dinky One.
It's gotten famous as a dating app for its unique idea. The dating app is for all those men who have small penises to try to find love. According to the site owner, smaller guys can use the site to find love outside their circle and be private about it, too. Dinky One is a new dating website that targets men with tiny penises. According to the site, size does not matter, and it aims to combat the pressure that comes with size and helps in finding love for men with smaller phalluses.
Dear God. Also, I guess the real question is, how many women are actually signed up on this site?
I don't know.
Because I'm only saying because, you know, most dating sites have their bots and their own problems.
Right.
This right here sounds like the perfect troll place. Sounds like the perfect place to troll.
Okay, I know that there are women out there, and I have seen women that claim they enjoy smaller men. You know, some women say 5.5 inches or smaller is perfect. You got to remember, too, women don't typically get off from penetration.
That's true.
You know, there are women out there that are able to, but the majority of women, I want to say it's like 75%, don't get anything out of penetration. So, I mean, think about the idea of having something placed inside of you and removed vigorously. If you're not getting anything out of it, you're going to not want... you're going to want as little intrusion as possible.
I mean, I don't know. This just sounds weird.
Hey,
I mean, I'm glad there's a place for people. There should be a place for everybody. But,
yeah.
You know, I mean, it shouldn't sound weird, but it does just because.
Well, they even say those with a member smaller than 5.5 inches, which is the global average for an erect penis.
I'm sorry, I just keep laughing because I want to ask, well, how many members are on this site? feeling so bad about this. I'm sorry.
No
for
matter the
people
numerical,
who
you
use
just got to
the
cut it
site.
in half.
I don't mean to laugh. It's penis jokes.
Yeah, but 5.5 inches is the global average erect penis length, as defined by Dinky Ones. And if you are 5.5 or under, you are eligible to join. The site boasting that 100% of the men on this site are less than average. Which
that's a pretty mean way of putting it. I think I could have worded it better than that, but
the site claims it currently has over 27,000 members, with a ratio of 71% male to 27% female, and 2% transgender. When you're a smaller man, dating is very complicated. One anonymous user, age 36, said, it's therefore far better to date online with strangers, and even better on a dedicated site such as Dinky One, as everyone knows in advance. A second Dinky One fan says she simply prefers smaller schlongs. I find sex painful with a man bigger than 4 inches, and in the past I've had to resort to oral, but miss that close intimacy of sex. She was 28. Dinky One is labeled as a unique dating app that is not available as a mobile app. It has a very strict policy regarding sharing of nudes. Anonymous profiles are allowed so long as an email address is given.
I'm sorry. I can't not like laugh. It's not funny, okay?
It's a little funny. Right. It's a little funny.
It's a little funny. They're going really out the way to protect people from knowing that they have a small penis.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because they want to go to the site to be like, oh, strangers anonymous. They don't want somebody going to the site like, oh, this is the person's name. Look, he has a small penis. and show the internet or be at a bar like, look, this guy has a small penis. So of course, on a mobile app. They're trying to stop trolling as much as possible, guys. All right. So if you have a small member, this is the site
for you.
Yeah. And they are doing everything they can to make sure nobody knows you have a small dick. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. This is like funny. I get. Oh my god. I feel like a terrible person.
Jad, they're going to great lengths to hide yours.
No, they're not going to great lengths. Oh my god.
So,
no.
You know, we're not. If you're out there and you can, benefit from this, look up Dinky One.
Hey, as seen on Dinky One, some women like the small, some women like it small.
As seen on the internet.
Yeah, as seen on the internet.
Okay, so we have had a story that keeps popping up throughout the course of the run of this incarnation of my show. Mm-hmm. We had a story about him when we were on known as the Odd Pod. A couple of stories popped up, and now a couple of stories have popped up about this man as the Cult of Odd. Now, I'll just read it to you. Bodybuilder enjoys honeymoon with second sex doll wife after the first one broke. That's right, Yuri is back. He's the famous Kazakhstani bodybuilder who wed a sex doll and is known to be sexually involved with dolls. He was recently photographed having fun on his honeymoon with his second sex doll after ditching his sex doll wife for a new silicone sweetheart. A bodybuilder rushed out on a honeymoon, leaving fellow holidaymakers perplexed by his choice of companion. Yuri is, again, Kazakhstani. He's 37 years old. This time in the photos, he's accompanied by Luna, his favorite of his two new weird wives. to a luxurious hotel in Bratislava, Slovakia, where they insisted on being treated like any other couple and had meals together in the open-air restaurant. Yuri tweeted a video picture of the pair eating lunch together when a server delivered them a lovely 2-course meal. Luna is subsequently shown holding a cup of coffee awkwardly balanced on her lap. Yuri even went shopping to spoil the doll. He purchased her a dazzling blue-green wig and new clothing. Yuri has been astounded by the warm reception he and his new bride have received and claims that some people find the couple sexy. He said, "This is a very beautiful city. The city combines beautiful old buildings and stunning nature. Some had a huge sexual interest in us." Way to switch gears there, Yuri. We were photographed, filmed on camera, and interviewed by local TV. Several times I exposed Luna's breasts and kissed her in front of people, and they were very surprised. No shit, Sherlock. In general, I like it when Luna and I give people joy and make a holiday for them.
Oh, God.
He added, "It seems to me that people are more focused on local news and do not always follow what is happening in the world while in Slovakia. On the contrary, they closely follow world news." The bodybuilder was eager to praise his new bride, whom he paraded through the streets of Slovakia. "It may seem strange, but Luna has her own character," he explained. "When she doesn't like something, she becomes uncomfortable." Yuri and Luna may have made their stir in Slovakia, but he also claimed to getting to explore his own fetishes during the romantic vacation, and even admitting to sniffing men's urinals to get his thrills.
Oh, God.
He admitted, "I shot dirty videos. I sat naked in a men's public toilet."
Oh, God, girl. Oh,
Although, hold on. I'm going to fill you in on Yuri because, like I said, he's been a recurring character here.
I'm not feeling too good about
Although the trip was a success, the pair had close calls at the airport's security when officials found his sex toys in his hand luggage. Something he said constantly raised questions.
No shit!
Yuri is no stranger to dating animate objects. One of his previous relationships was with a metal ashtray. You know those big square ones that you see outside fucking hotels and whatnot?
No!
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yuri accepted two new plastic lovers to replace the gap in his life after divorcing his last sex doll wife. However, Lola, the second sex doll, was left at home and did not appear to be pleased with her exclusion from the trip. He said, "To be honest, Lola is very unhappy that so much attention is paid to Luna. She does not talk about it, but she is very unhappy. In addition to traveling, there are many posts on Instagram where there is me and Luna, but not Lola. I don't want her to be offended."
I feel like this is what happens when kids who have a pet rock grow up.
When Yuri and Luna returned from Bratislava, they recorded a new video with Lola to make up for her feeling snubbed.
I don't like this person, but I feel like if I hadn't just went through a divorce, I'd probably look at him in a completely different light. But, I kind of sympathize with him. I'm like, well, has he ever been actually, married before?
I don't know.
Oh. I mean, if he has, and then gotten divorced from a real marriage, I completely understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, to be fair,
but
I've said it too. If anything happens between Ollie and I where we're no longer together, God forbid, I would just save up the $8,000 and get a fucking doll.
Here's the thing.
I told you, I've got mine picked out already.
He married his sex doll. I don't care if it's a person or an inanimate object. I don't think I'd be that eager to ever get married again. No matter the circumstance.
Hey, Yuri, you want to hang out today? No, I got to do laundry and clean out my wife's vagina.
Oh, man. Okay, so can we go back to him sniffing men's urinals? Wait, what?
He's attracted to weird things.
Nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's sniffing some men's urinal.
Like I said, he was in a previous relationship with a metal trash or a metal fucking ashtray. And not a brand new one. He didn't buy a brand new one. He actually fell in love with an ashtray that was sitting out front of a fucking business.
You ever hear people talk about someone like, oh, that person, they'll stick their dick in anything. Yeah, that's Yuri. Like, he'll literally stick his dick in anything. That's scary. That's a very scary thought, that there's actually a person that will do that.
Well, I don't remember if this is the actual term for it or not, but you know about autosexuals, right? People that are horny for cars.
Oh, yeah.
And actually fuck cars.
Yeah. I'm concerned every time I park in a parking lot somewhere. Oh, my God.
Your tailpipe. You need to get one of those like little date rape things that they put over the glasses and just put it over your tailpipe. Just in case.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah. No, that's what you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, I know. Worst game of Mario Kart ever.
I slipped on a banana. Oh, no.
That's because he was sniffing the urinal. He was too far in the ground.
I know I sent this one to you. Pac-Man is getting a live-action movie adaptation.
Yeah. I don't... See, when you sent me that, the first thing I thought of was that terrible movie Pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown said he had a pet rock. And at least she doesn't argue.
Good point. No, very good point. Man.
It's very quiet.
Yeah. No, when you sent me that link, I immediately thought of Pixels, and I hated that movie. So I immediately I don't like that. I'm gonna watch it. That's the worst part. I can't say no to a video game movie, and I know they're bad. They're all bad.
So
except for Sonic and Sonic 2. Those are pretty good.
Sonic 2 was a little less good than Sonic 1.
Oh, yeah. Obvious. Yeah.
So with Sonic the Hedgehog, both the movies killing it at the box office, and a new Super Mario Brothers film coming to theaters this winter.
Oh, Jack Black is Bowser, I think. Oh.
Another classic video game character wants to get in on the fun. Per The Hollywood Reporter, it has been announced that a new live-action movie based on Pac-Man is now in development.
See? Why? I tell you what movie we need. We need a Metroid movie filmed almost like Aliens, but a Metroid movie. That's what we need. That would be so friggin' awesome. That's what we need. Why do people refuse to think about making a Metroid movie? Nintendo, get on it. We need it. We need a Samus Aran. We need a Metroid movie.
I mean, she's hot, so sure. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean...
But no, the project is a collaboration between Bandai Namco Entertainment and Wayfarer Studios. It will be produced by Justin Baldoni, Manu Gargi, and Andrew Karloff of Wayfarer Studios alongside Chuck Williams and Tim Kwok of Lightbeam Entertainment. It is noted that the movie will be live action, but nothing has been revealed about the plot. The story is said to be based on the original pitch by Williams. While described as live action, it's still possible that this could be a live action animation hybrid with a CGI Pac-Man fleeing from ghosts in the real world. However, it's unclear at this time if that's the case or if the plan is to reimagine Pac-Man as a human being. In any case, it will take some creativity on Williams' part to tell a compelling Pac-Man story as a feature film.
Well, here's the thing. It'd be really hard to fuck this up. And I say that because...
It's so bad of an idea to begin with.
I mean, it's such a vague idea. Like, there's nothing like... You can't look at the Pac-Man game like, it's not like the game. Well, yeah, you can't really...
I'm sorry, did you really want 90 minutes of waka, waka, waka,
Yeah,
waka, waka,
so-
waka?
I mean, so yeah, people can't complain about that. So technically, whatever you put out, I mean, it's going to be... I mean, it's going to be the best Pac-Man movie.
There is one movie that I keep hoping that they'll remake because they can't make it any worse than the original.
What's that?
And they haven't done it. The Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Oh, God, no. Nightmare Fuel. Nightmare
Think about
Fuel.
it. They cannot make it any worse.
They can't make it any worse.
You couldn't ruin it if you tried.
No. It ruined itself. They just no. Let's never bring that up again. Let's let that fade into obscurity.
If you've never seen the Garbage Pail Kids movie, it is the single worst piece of.
It's not even funny bad. It's just bad.
Yeah, it's the single worst piece of adaptation cinema there has ever been. Worse than anything Uwe Boll touched.
Yeah, by far. I mean, I'll watch Far Cry, the movie, before I watch Garbage Kids movie.
You know which one? Uwe Boll is a problematic director, and I'm understanding of this, and most of his movies have sucked. However, there is one that I will watch on occasion.
Blood Rain?
No.
Oh.
His adaptation of the game Postal.
Oh, yeah, that was... Yeah, it was crazy.
The game itself was a crazy game. I don't know if you ever played Postal.
Yes, Paul,
okay.
I have played Postal.
It was such a wild concept for a game and so open. He was literally able to do anything, and he did, and I'm here for it.
But you know what's funny? As a director, I really don't like the guy. But as a person, Uwe Boll is insane.
Yeah.
I love him to death. He's just crazy. He is a crazy mother. He's just crazy. I like the guy. But please, you can stay away from movies. I say that as I'm like, huh?
I think Postal was his last movie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I kind of feel like, that horrible Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Evolution? I think Uwe Boll could have made a better Dragon Ball movie.
But yeah, most of the movies that he adapted from video game to movie, terrible.
Hey, but
terrible.
Blood Rain had a great sex scene in it. So
one scene does not make an entire movie.
Well, that was like the only thing in the movie that was any good. I don't remember anything else that happened in that movie.
I watched Day Shift, by the way.
Yeah, I want to see that so bad. I saw the trailer and really wanted to see it.
I'm going to tell you what. It's not winning any Oscars. It's not winning any Academy Awards, but it doesn't need to. Not every movie has to be this grandiose piece of cinematic whatever. It was fun. It was a fun movie.
Well, I wanted to see it because we don't get that. Nowadays, we don't get that many vampire movies where they're just bad guys and then somebody's hunting them. Except for, like, Blade. Blade's, like, the only thing that we're going to get where somebody's hunting vampires. Like, the thing I think of is, like, Blade, Dusk Till Dawn, or whatever.
Day Shift is mostly that.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I want to see Day Shift. And then we have Day Shift.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of that. We get a bunch of... Nowadays, we get movies of vampires that are, the good guys, and they're, they're just doing hero stuff. And
there's a little bit of that.
See some bad guys.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's a little bit of that. So prepare yourself for that. But
okay,
it's not like the whole movie.
Oh yeah, technically Blade was a vampire too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's a daywalker.
Whatever.
Anyways, the movie itself, it was fun, and for fuck's sake, you get to see Cowboy Snoop Dogg with a goddamn minigun mowing down vampires.
That's all I need in my life.
All I need in my life. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't help but think when I was watching Snoop Dogg in the movie, I was like, is this going to somehow tie back to, what was it, Tales from the Hood? What movie was it?
You know he also did Bones.
Yeah,
Bones was a movie too.
Yeah.
Bones was a horror movie.
Well, one of those two movies, he did play a vampire, though.
Is that Tales from the Hood?
I think so.
I think that was Tales from the Hood.
I was like, is this going to tie back somehow? I was just waiting for it.
Cool if it did. That'd be awesome.
But no, like I said, Day Shift on Netflix, totally worth watching. Like Jamie Foxx is a good actor. He doesn't probably get the credit he deserves. But yeah, I like Jamie Foxx as an actor. It's a good action fucking comedy to just fucking snack and turn your brain off with. So by all means, go check out Day Shift on Netflix. Yeah, go do it.
See it.
You want to get one more story in before we got to go to break?
Yeah, let's get another story.
All right. Unlikely TV show or restaurant issues?
Unlikely TV show.
Fuck restaurants, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of restaurants.
You're going to get it either way. You're going to get it when we come back from the break. Amazon Ring and MGM to launch show from viral doorbell videos.
That's just TikTok. I mean,
where do you think they got the idea?
Yeah, but this is just going to be like ridiculousness. Where like, okay, I'm watching it and they're showing videos that I saw like months ago that they're just now laughing at. And I'm like, well, I'd already seen this. And that's the problem with me being on the internet. Because a lot of stuff that people watch are like funny, like, oh, look, it's on ridiculous. And like, I saw that like 2 months ago.
2 Amazon-owned companies, Ring and Hollywood studio MGM, are teaming up to create a TV show in the mold of America's Funniest Home Videos using viral footage from Ring doorbells and smart home cameras. The half-hour show called Ring Nation will be hosted by actor and comedian Wanda Sykes and premiere in syndication on September 26th. The studio noted audiences should expect to see the usual things that go viral: marriage proposals, neighbors saving neighbors, and silly animals. The series showcases Amazon's fusion of its various business arms, this time to highlight what MGM called interesting moments from communities across the country. You have one company that owns 2 juggernauts and has just figured out how to leverage one against the other. President of a brand research firm, Brand Keys. He noted that unlike scripted movies or shows, a reality series using Ring footage will likely be cheaper to produce. I wonder if we'll see Anne Heche's car screaming down the street. The show also presents a branding opportunity for the Seattle-based e-commerce and retail giant, which bought Ring in 2018 for $1 billion and has dealt with rounds of privacy concerns around Ring and its relationship with police departments across the country. Last month, Amazon revealed it had provided Ring doorbell footage to law enforcement 11 times this year without the user's permission, all in response to emergency requests, according to the company. MGM, which Amazon purchased for $8.5 billion, said in a statement Thursday that Ring Nation will offer audiences daily dose of life's unpredictable, heartwarming, and hilarious viral videos. Many of these have been previously shared online. Others were sent directly to the team. Ring Nation secures permissions for each video from the owner and anyone identifiable in the video, or for companies that hold the rights to the clips.
Look, this show gonna be whack. Look, this is gonna be whack. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here first. I don't know if this is gonna even get a second season.
Good night, Mr. Brown.
Well,
so this is my terrible mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I said it before. I said it last week, and I've been saying it online. I don't give a fuck about Anne Heche's death, because here's the thing.
I don't even know who she is.
Good. There's a woman who lost her entire livelihood, her home, her property, and her business materials due to this quote-unquote celebrity being coked out and fentanyl out and drunk as well.
Sounds like a celebrity, yes.
Driving like a bat out of hell and smashing into her house.
Look, I don't even know who this woman is, but to me, just sounds like a crackhead behind a car. So, I mean...
But there are 2 different Ring doorbell cams of her car screaming down that street before she ran into the house. And there are 2 sounds, and nobody has done it yet, and it's coming. I will not do it because I don't have the fucking time to make the stupid stuff that pops into my head that doesn't have anything to do with this show. But I want someone to take that footage, and I want them to kill the audio that's in it normally and put in R2 screaming. Yep. Yeah. You can call me heartless all you want fucking. I don't care.
Dude, that's hilarious.
It is. In time, that will be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
I understand that it's
so funny. I need to find footage. I'd do that myself. I will do that myself.
I went after it online because when it was announced that they pulled the plug on her, here comes the thoughts and prayers. Here it comes. And
I'm also a terrible person. I should not be around people that die like that because, oh man,
my issue is this.
I'm a man of comedy at first.
My issue primarily is this. Yes, I understand how tragic it is for her family. However, I am sick to death of lauding these celebrities like they're fucking gods when they do or have done shit that harms others.
Okay, let me top that. Let me add to that. Celebrities, we're also including athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, most recent one that I am not going to say your name, but yeah, Mr. Yup, nope. You deserve more than a 9-game suspension.
Ooh, well, that's easy enough. Who just got a 9-game suspension? Deshaun Watson?
Yup.
11 games, by the way.
11. Well, more. Dude, you shouldn't even be working. No, the NFL, you suck.
What'd he do?
I can't believe.
I'm not a sports ball guy. Just what'd he do?
Look, I don't want to say it.
Oh, my fucking God.
I don't want to say it. I'm going to make you look it up. But I'm just tired of all these athletes, all these celebrities getting away with everything and getting minor.
Watson was originally received a 6-game suspension after being accused of sexual assault and sexual misconduct by more than 20 massage therapists.
Yes.
So how did it get bumped to an 11-game suspension? They must have found out that he wasn't just accused.
Well, yeah, exactly. And they just didn't know what to do to punish him. Like, well, we want him to play because ratings and money, but at the same time, I mean, people hate this guy.
Yeah, it looks like
he gets booed at the stadium.
Yeah, 11 games and a $5 million fine.
Ooh. Not even putting a dent in his pocket.
Mr. Brown said foosball is the devil. Anyways, all right, we're going to go to our next break. If you're listening to the Fun Size on YouTube, this is it for you, unless you are, willing to show up next Friday and be live, or head to our Patreon and sign up. Like I said, patreon.com/cultovodd. $5 get you access to all of our archives and full shows as long as you're a patron. For the $10 level, you get all of that. You also get coupon codes to Motor City Candleworks to use on all of your purchases. The $10 level, you get all that and the audio version of the interviews that we do, and at the $20 version you get the video version of the interviews we do. So we've tried to give you some cool stuff, and if you don't want to do that, by all means go buy merch from the merch store. We've put Jad's face on things. Make him feel welcomed.